Welcome to the video lecture on the course Op-amp and linear integrated circuit. In this session, we will be discussing about the topic of first order high-pass Butterworth filter. So the first order high-pass Butterworth filter is the opposite part of the low-pass filter. So wherein high-pass filter, all low frequency signals are blocked and only the high frequency signals are allowed. So in this case now we have to see how to obtain the circuit diagram of this first order high pass Butterworth filter. So in this case now one simple thing what we can do is, in case of first order filter, the capacitor was connected to the ground. So now if we change the positions of the resistor and the capacitor in the first order low pass filter, we will get the first order high pass filter. We will to the circuit diagram of the first order high pass Butterworth filter. In this case, the positions of the resistance and capacitance are interchanged compared to that of the first order low pass filter. So, and again the op-amp is used in non-inverting configuration. Non-inverting configuration in the sense the input is applied to the non-inverting terminal of the op-amp, and the resistors Rf and R1 will decide the gain of the filter. So we have to see how it blocks the low frequencies and how it passes the very high frequencies. So first, considering the case at a very high signal frequencies, or for high frequency signals, Xc is very much smaller, the capacitive reactance. Xc is equal to 1 over 2 pi f into C. For f very large, Xc is very small. So in this case, when Xc is very small compared to that of resistance R, we can consider the capacitance to act as a short circuit. When capacitance is acted as a short circuit, all the signals from the input are allowed to flow through the op-amp input terminals and appearing at the output part. So there is virtually zero attenuation of the input signal at high signal frequencies. When signal frequency is reduced, now we are decreasing the signal frequency, and at cutoff frequency the capacitive reactance will be equal to the resistance. Xc is equal to R, and the value of gain drops at a rate of 3 dB compared to that. And further to that, the for low signal frequencies, the capacitive reactance will be very high. When capacitive reactance is very high, it acts as an open circuit, and the input signals are not allowed to flow into the op-amp input terminal. So all signals at low frequencies are blocked at this particular instant. So this is how a high pass filter is going to work. We will see how to derive the expression of the lower cutoff frequency. The analysis of the circuit: the capacitive reactance is given as Xc is equal to 1 over 2 pi f into C, and the voltage at the non-inverting terminal A is given as Va is equal to R times of Vn divided by R minus j Xc, where it is nothing but it is the voltage across the resistance R. Substituting the value of the capacitive reactance Xc, we get the voltage at the non-inverting terminal. So the voltage Va will be equal to Vn times j 2 pi f into R into C divided by 1 plus j 2 pi f R into C. Since the op-amp is used in the non-inverting configuration, the output voltage will be equal to V0 is equal to 1 plus Rf divided by R1 times of Va. Substituting the expression for Va, we get the output voltage as V0 is equal to 1 plus Rf by R1 times Vin into j 2 pi f Rc divided by 1 plus j 2 pi f R into C. The ratio of output voltage to input voltage, what we call the gain of the filter, V0 by Vn will be equal to AF into j f by fl divided by 1 plus jf over fl, where AF is the gain of the filter in the passband, fl is the lower cutoff frequency which is equal to 1 over 2 pi Rc, and f is the operating frequency. The gain can be expressed in polar form as follows, so which is nothing but in magnitude and in angle form. the magnitude of the gain, that is magnitude of V naught by Vn, will be equal to AF times F by FL divided by square root of 1 plus F over FL whole square. So at low frequencies, what will be the case? At low frequencies, the second term of the denominator part will be very large. So it will be when F is lesser than FL, so magnitude of the gain will be very small because the denominator term will be I. When the denominator term is more, the magnitude decreases. So magnitude of V naught by Vn is very less. At cutoff frequency, it will be equal to F is equal to FL, which is equal to AF by root 2, which is 0.70 times of 0.707 times of AF, and that is 3 dB down to level of AF. And at very high frequencies, the F greater than FL, V naught by Vin is approximately equal to constant of the gain, so which is approximately equal to AF, that is a constant value. So these things can be plotted in the waveform or the frequency response curve of the high pass. Seeing the frequency response, so initially there is an increase in the response at the lower signals. At cutoff frequency, it will be equal to 0.707 times of AF, and for frequencies above FL, all the signals are allowed to pass. So it is called as a pass band. So this is the working of the high pass filter, that is all signals above a particular frequency are allowed to pass into the system and other frequencies are blocked. So thank you for watching this video.